Alright guys, welcome to another video today. It is another F1 2017 Series to Hero Career Mode. This time out, we're at the Belgian Grand Prix at Spa-Francorchamps, and we are in once again the Force India for the last race of this, shall we say, duo of races that we do in the cars. If you don't know what happens in Zero to Hero, check out my other videos on my channel. There'll be a playlist on my channel, so go and check it out if you haven't seen what's happened before. But here we are at Spain. For you guys who know what's going on, we're going to be doing a little bit of a run in Spain. Did I say Spain, guys? Literally, if I just say Spain, then that is just the worst memory loss I've just had. But we're in Belgium at Spa, not Spain, and we're looking to do a flying up here, and this is going to be very difficult. I know, Force India, you try and speed in the Force India with the Mercedes power unit, but we had the problem with straights. Not straights, the corners, because the understeer. This car hasn't got the best understeer, and 2014 cars in this game are immensely hard to drive, completely different to 2015 cars. I do pay a lot more attention to 2015 cars, but here we go for our qualifying lap around this circuit, and I just sense that we have to try and get top 10 here as we go locking up into the bus stop section, and that is just ridiculous. This is literally my first run. Again, every single career mode race I've done for Zero to Hero on 2014 cars, I've been my first run in these cars around this circuit, around the circuits. So I don't know how that feel like. And look, going into the first corner here, I'm using a 2015 setup, and all you get is a whole load of bottoming out with the rear end as it tries to brake and slow down, and it's hard to drive. But here we go down the straight here, and we should be hitting quite decent speeds down this into our Rouge here, quite a famous corner, and we clip it pretty nicely there. We should be not too bad in the first sector. I think our track speed should show that. We're going to be on DRS now, seeing what we can get down the straight. 228 miles per hour down to about third gear, so we're in second actually to get a better turn in. Try and hold it in here, and the car feels really sluggish to drive. It's quite understeery at this point, and we go a little bit off the circuit there as we try and get the car turned in now in second gear. And you can really feel the understeer in the car here. It's just so slow to react. A little bit of oversteer there, trying to get the car in. And look, you have to wait so long to get the power down and to get the car turned in. It just it's a nightmare for us. Now we're on to about 5th gear here, and look at the understeer we get. We go completely off the track, and we're just struggling to keep the car on circuit at the moment. It's very hard to drive. Now down to 3rd gear here, and we'll try and keep it in here. Can we keep it in? But no, we get a little bit of oversteer, affecting our turn into the left part, and it's causing us a lot of problems here. Down to 3rd gear here, can we make anything stick in the last sector? I think we can. Pretty nice turn in, and then the last sort of straight here, and let's see, we actually are purple, but obviously no one's set their lap times yet. We'll see what we can do here. Down the straight here, can we do, just try and get the speed up if we can. Up to 8th gear now, turning it in, and look at the understeer. Pretty bad there. And now 220 miles per hour down to the bus stop chicane. Down the 2nd gear, we lock up like a treat, and it checks our run through here. But can we get anywhere near into the top 10? For now, we're coming across the line for 150.411. Where's that person qualifying? It puts us down in P6, and we're only 3 times off the leader. So Massa on pole, we're headed Rosberg, Bottas, Alonso and Hamilton, and ourselves. We're 3 times off. That's how tight the grid was. So I'm surprised the Mercedes weren't able to hit pole position, but that's surprising. Here we go for the race. Our pace looks pretty good. We'll see what we can do. Here we go for the...
It's Sunday, and that means it's race time here in Spa. As the cars are being prepared, let's join them trackside for the start of the Belgian Grand Prix. Here are the starting positions for today's race.
So there you go, that's the grid order for the Belgian Grand Prix. And here we go, we're thinking for revving for 5 red lights. The Belgian Grand Prix here, starting for 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, and 5 lights. And we are lights out, away we go at the Belgian Grand Prix. We're going to have a pretty dog-awful start, low wheel spin to start, trying to keep it in check, but no, not too bad, we're in lost position, but we're going to up the inside into the first corner, and we absolutely clip it like a boss there, and we're up to P3, taking a dive bomb on Bottas, but Bottas is right there in the slipstream, and we've got Rouge coming up. We've got both Mercedes power units, but also these two up front, they're looking very close, so we can close up the gap to them as well. Here we go, flying through Rouge, the favourite corner. Actually, I think one of my favourite corners actually on this game. It's so fun. But here we go. Both the Rosberg and Bottas, Rosberg and Massa are battling away at the front. We're now in third gear here, trying to clip the apex, which we do pretty well. And Massa's going quite slowly here, getting pushed out by Rosberg. And can we make any impression on Massa? This would be good. Oh my god, we get very close to him, but we're keeping the room. And there we go. We're at the P2 now, but we've got Rosberg in our sights. And for the first time this season, I think we've been this close to a Mercedes. So this pace is looking pretty decent at the moment. Trying to keep with Mercedes, guys. Let's hope we can actually transfer this into a result. But there you go, just trying to keep with Rosberg at the moment. But it's no use. His Mercedes is pretty quick. Down to the fifth gear, we get so much understeer. It's ridiculous. We're literally off the track we go. We couldn't really lift off out of that because we got to try and get the speed up, but we didn't gain much out of that anyway. But literally, we've just got so much understeer in the car. I mean, and look at the oversteer off that corner as well. Absolutely ridiculous. We're keeping with the Rosberg moment, but then breaking into this corner. Oh my god, lock up, and it's not really good, is it, at the moment? We're not really keeping with Rosberg, and ideally we needed to be in the slipstream down the straight to make any impression on Rosberg. But we're not in the slipstream at the moment. We've got Massa for comfort behind us, and we know full well that we're not going to get an easy ride. But already our tyres are wearing out in this race. This is a quite hard circuit because it's quite a long lap, so it could mean that tyre wear could be a bit more limited. And down the Buxton, we again another lock up on our tyres, and it's not really helping our performance. And look at the oversteer we get. Massive snatch of oversteer, and we cross the line here. Rosberg fast lap obviously because it's his first lap of the race, but it's really hard to catch Rico. We're quite good in the first sector from what I've seen for the first lap, so our first sector seems to be our strongest, so maybe our top speed is pretty good, it's decent, but our corner grip is nowhere. Literally we've got a lot of understeer and oversteer in the car, which means that it's hard. Look at the understeer we get through there as well, cutting Eau Rouge, and that's not the way to do it. But luckily we've got no DRS available at the moment, so that means that Massa can't do anything or have any impression on us. But now going into this section is quite fun as well. I like this bit. But yeah, we're catching Nico a little bit, as you can see. But this is where things sort of slow down. The last two sectors of the circuit is where this Force India struggle, because it doesn't have as much aero grip, has much grip or performance over the other two cars. Over the Mercedes or the Williams, for example, or that this is much more of a less aero packaged car. It's more straight on speed. It's not really anything on aero, but we learned from the last lap how to get understeer. We got a pretty decent run through there. Just trying to keep it all cool and collective at the moment, because we don't want to lose too much. We want to keep in front of Bottas at the moment. Actually, it's not Bottas, not Massa. So I think them two are switch positions some way around the lap. So we're doing pretty well at the moment, keeping hold of P2, and that's what we need to be. I mean, we want to try and get Rosberg, but the thing is, though, he's now outside. He's outside now. He's cleared us. Once he's gone, he's gone. So P2 got to try and concentrate for this, and let's hope we can continue the rest of the race. But now coming on to lap 5 now, and nothing really much happened. But now tyre wear is coming into effect, and we've got Bottas all over our gearbox now, and we've got so much understeer. You can see the temperature of the tyres overheating as we go through there, and our tyres are completely worn now. We've got nothing left. It's literally this race so hard because it's so hard to get tyre wear right, but literally we're just carrying on with this. Bottas is right over us. This could be his chance to get past us down the straight. Trying to get a good exit here, and let's see what we can do here. Can we keep it flat out? We can't even keep it flat out through there. We're just struggling with grip. We're going to turn up to Rich now. We've got a little bit more fuel left that we can use, but look at this. Bottas is right there. I think, no, is that Bottas? Yeah, it's Bottas, and the Massa is right with us. We're going to stand a little bit here, but keep it in here. Look, they're dropping back a little bit because they can't take it straight out, but now it's taking us to pit in, which is a bit irritating and disturbing. Down the second gear here, bust up chicane, trying to keep it all settled, and literally we've got no grip left. Rosberg wins the race. But can we come on across the line for P2? And yes, we can. We beat Bottas to P2, and that's a fantastic result. And it's our 4th podium in a row of the season, and that has to be a fantastic race from us. A good result from us there to beat the Williams of Bottas. But look at that, Nico Rosberg, P1 once again. Mercedes Power doing justice for him, and actually doing justice for us, getting a P2. I think it's our second P2 of the year, and I think we've got a couple of third place finishes, so that's pretty good for us. A pretty good result for us, the Belgian Grand Prix. Not the win, I felt we could do it, but next time out we're going to be in the McLaren, so that could be a good race for us. I think we're going to have a bit more performance around there. It's Italy next, so that'll be quite exciting to see what we can do there. A good result in the end of the day, not too bad, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe for more racing content on the channel, and I'll leave the championship results after the actual race results. So as you can see, Nico won, Rico Rosberg won for us, Bottas, Massa, Hamilton, Alonso, Vettel, Raikkonen, Perez, and Button, with Perez getting fastest lap. So that's pretty good from us. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe for more racing content, and the championship results will be at the end of the video. So please be sure to stick around for that. Thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.